Hi writers, welcome back to Writer's Workshop. Today I have a special guest right by my side. Say hello to Zoe. All right, writers, for today we will be working on glossaries, which go typically at the back of a nonfiction book or an animal report. So today in your animal report, you will open up to the last page, which is the glossary, and we will be talking about how one way we can teach our reader more is by including a glossary at the end. I'll show you what that looks like next. All right, writers, a lot of times in nonfiction books, there is a glossary at the back. So I'm going to show you a couple examples. In my sharks book, on the very last page is a glossary with just 6 words: cartilage, extinct, predator, prey, prehistoric, and serrated. So there's one example. Another example is in this sharks book at the back. It's a lot of words, less pictures, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words in the glossary in the back of this book. Some are the same, like cartilage, predator. So I will be using those for reference for when I'm making my own glossary. On the glossary in our animal reports, there's 4 boxes and lines. In the boxes, I will write the words. On the lines, I will explain or use a definition to define what the word means. So some words that I've already thought about, I went through my books and I wrote down some words that I thought I should definitely use, like cartilage. So in the first box, I'm going to write the word cartilage. If you wanted, you could draw a quick picture by it, but I am going to just write the word. So I'm going to look at my book to kind of really have a good definition of what cartilage means, so I can write a quick sentence, but I need to make sure that I do not plagiarize and I do not copy this author's words. So in this book, cartilage says, cartilage is light, strong, and rubbery. The tip of your nose is cartilage. Can you feel how soft it is? So, down here it says, sharks do not have bones. They have soft cartilage instead. Cartilage helps sharks twist and turn. Cartilage helps sharks move and bend. So I'm going to say cartilage. I'm going to say rubbery. I'm going to say skin. Rubbery skin that helps sharks twist and move. Okay, so there's my first word with my definition. So another word that I thought was maybe I could include in my glossary was case, because I didn't know what a case was before learning about sharks. And here it says, swell shark pups hatch from eggs. The mother sharks lay the eggs in hard cases. People call the case a mermaid's purse. Swell shark mothers lay up to 5 egg cases at a time. In 9 months, the swell shark pups are born. So I'm going to write the word case right here. Case. And I also in this book tabbed the page that talks about shark cases. So it says, shark egg cases resemble tiny purses with long strings attached. Each egg-laying species produces its own type of egg case. Sharks mate in shallow water where the male fertilizes eggs inside the female's body. Some shark species lay eggs. The female deposits the fertilized eggs amid the underwater weeds and grasses. Each egg is inside a tough, leathery egg case. Inside the case, a shark embryo is nourished by the egg yolk. When fully developed, a newborn shark breaks out of its egg case. So I am going to write, for my definition, I'm going to say a tiny purse with strings where the baby shark grows, I'm going to write tiny, until it hatches. And on this book it says, in 9 months the swell shark pups are born. So I'm going to say a tiny purse with strings where the baby shark grows until it hatches 9 months later. Okay, so far in my glossary I have 2 words and their definitions. Another word that is specific to sharks that someone might not know what it means is, let's see what other notes I tabbed. Case predator. So some people might not know what predator means, and that could be one word I use in my glossary as well. Predator. And I made a whole chapter on that, you might remember. I wrote a chapter on sharks are predators. Sharks can smell blood from miles away. They have many ways to sense their prey. They can see better than humans. They also camouflage. So I didn't really tell my reader what a predator is, and if they didn't know what a predator is, they would go to the glossary to see what is a predator. So a predator, let's see what this book says. Oh, it even has the definition. Animals that eat other animals. Okay, so that's what this one says. Let's see what this book says. An animal that hunts and kills other animals for food. So I am going to say a predator, an animal that eats other animals. Okay, so right now I can only think of 1, 2, 3 words for my glossary, and that's okay. Maybe I will leave this one blank, or maybe when I am going back and revising or editing my animal report, I might decide to add another word. Or maybe as I'm reading a little bit more tonight, I might learn something new that I might want to include tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to stop with just 3 words and 3 definitions. All right, writers, so off you go. You are going to open up to the glossary page and you will think about words that are unique to your animal, and you will write the words and the definitions. Thank you, writers.